Rakai's gooning addiction got him a demonic girlfriend. Demonic girlfriend is crazy. It's probably one of these OnlyFans girls, but hey, I won't put nothing past nobody. Honestly, at this point, I'm pretty sure he's like, what, 17? As always, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I thank you guys for all the support. Let's get into the video.
What's poppin', y'all? It looks like in the middle of a very, very dangerous sniper's crosshairs is Kai Cenat's protege, Rakai, who is the most lit teenage streamer. Like, somebody, kid, really, you would say his audience is majority people under 14 years old.
Which is so weird. You know, I feel like even like Dabo was one of them where he was like really up. But it's still just so odd. It's very odd.
Because I think even 16-year-olds could barely watch this guy. But I did a whole video on him, kind of more like a scripted documentary type video. I'll link that in the pinned comment. But this guy, he linked up with a girl who is going to ruin his life. So first, this all started with a collaboration that he did. And this girl, Piper Raquel, who's a very, very, very popular streamer in her own right. Rakai is either 16 or 17. This girl is 18. And just the way that they met, she really had to hammer home that, yeah, this guy was really trying to link up with me. So I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
You got a girlfriend? Low-key, when he texted me for the... Okay, so he's like low-key reached out to me a lot. He's made me...
Alright, bro. Don't nobody want to hear this shit. Just the way she talk, bro. This is not a TikTok video. Like, just talk fucking regular, bro. Talk fucking regular. It's just weird. Why is she even talking like this? Anyway.
I feel like I have a lot of aura. Like, I really left a mark. When I literally only met him, like, one time for, like, literally an hour. But, like, he's always texting me, like, hey, Piper, it's Rakai. I got a new number. Sometimes I text him back.
Bro, Bro, listening to this is, like, brain rot already, bro. She's trying to talk like this is a TikTok video, and she's trying to keep the attention of fucking TikTok brain. You know what I mean? The attention of a fucking 12-year-old. Like, how fast you're fucking talking. Like, bro, turn that shit off. Turn that shit off. Talk regular, brother. The fuck we got going? Anyway.
Sometimes I don't. But where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. The last time he texted me, I didn't think it was him. And holy yapper. Fine, I'll just sit here.
So here, you know, the chat's doing what the chat's doing. She's saying like, yeah, this guy been banging my line. He's really trying to link up. So Rakai was trying to get a collab with her. She's not a streamer. However, she is a huge figure on TikTok as just like an...
Yep. And as soon as she turned 18, a couple of little maybe weeks went by and she dropped her OF and she made... I think she made like a M. She made like a M, like a quick M. I'm not gonna lie, that shit kind of crazy. But yeah, bro, you know, based off what I know, her family, her mom was kind of like pushing her to do all these things. She was in the bop house when she was like 16, 17 with them girls dancing, making dancing videos. And it's just like a whole lot of weird shit going on, you know what I mean? But yeah, I almost feel bad for her a little bit because her mom really did... Like, it was almost like her mom was pimping her out. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, like, you grown, like, I mean, you're only 18, but, like, still, you're grown at this point. You should know right from wrong. You probably shouldn't have started no damn OnlyFans. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just live a regular life, Brody. And I'm sure she was already making money. She was already a popular figure. So it's like, you just wanted that extra pump of money so bad. Like, anyway.
Kid influencer, if you want to call it that. She's got like 15 million followers on there. And during their stream, Rakai started feeling himself a little bit and she revealed what her type was. So I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
So wait, what's your type? What's your type?
I mean, I'm not going to lie, I do kind of have a preference. I do like, you know, darker skin, you know what I mean? I do have a preference, but like, I also don't like limit that stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like the right person might come like out of time and need, but like I low-key am in a part, like in a point in my life where like I don't even like want to get married. Like I hate people.
So clearly she's saying she likes darker skinned dudes. Now some people will say, you know, she's saying that because she's on his stream and that's probably his audience too. So it's going to work well on her behalf. But we also need to make it clear that this chick is on OF, and we need to reiterate that Rakai is a top flight gooner. Like, he's one of those kids that they're screwed. They never had a chance. Dopamine receptors fried because he found the corn. That's it. And he had an alt account. So this got exposed.
I feel like most kids, like, when you're a certain age, bro, when you find that shit, bro, you're cooked. Like, you're cooked when you figure out what that shit is, bro. I was probably like 13. I accidentally went to a site. It wasn't even like no corn. Like, it wasn't even like none of that. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy because it literally wasn't anything like super out of pocket. Like, you know how girls will have like their name.com? It was like, I don't know how I got here, but I ended up on some girl's website. But it wasn't like, you know. It wasn't the poundings. You know what I mean? Bro, how do I explain this shit, bro? It wasn't like hardcore, naked, all type of, you know what I'm saying? It was like very soft core, you know, maybe no shirts. You know what I'm saying? Super, super light. And I found that, bro. I don't even remember who she was, but I was her biggest fan. I was fuck, bro. Damn, I shouldn't have said all this shit to y'all niggas. I'm about to turn off the computer. I'm about to be like, yo, I'm gonna scrap the whole vid. Like, fuck, bro. But y'all get what I'm talking about, bro. I was like 13, 14, bro. Nigga got brain unlocked. You know what I'm saying? I was scared of the hardcore sites. I remember I was looking up YouTube and I typed one of the letters wrong, and I ended up on that hardcore type site. You know what I'm saying? I was around the same age, and I got off that shit so quick. I was like, oh my god, you know, I ain't know what was going on, and I got off it so quick. But the light stuff, I was cool with the light stuff, and then, you know, as you get older, shit start happening. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. I feel like once you find that shit, like, you cooked in the brain, bro. Receptors fried for real. But it's almost like inevitable because it's there. It's there. And you're going to find it at some point. And when you do find it, you're gonna do too much. You're gonna do too much.
In July of 2025, and I think he was 16 at the time, but this page posted Rakai accidentally leaked his alt account on X, and he got caught following rainbow corn pages because he was on stream, and then at the bottom people were like, yo, what's this account that he's on, because he wasn't showing the full thing. And then they saw some people that he was following was like dudes, I'm guessing, and he was also talking trash about other people, like cuff him. He was using it as a burner. So it's almost like when Kevin Durant got caught with the burner, but Kevin Durant loves the game of basketball so much that he just created a burner so he could argue about basketball with other people, like he's just one of us.
Bless his heart. Yo, bless that nigga heart, bruh. You know what I'm saying? We got niggas like Rakai, goon accounts. Niggas need to save shit, argue about it. You know what I'm saying? Leave comments about the goon. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's taking shit to a whole new level. I ain't never been a gooner that fucking max prestige. You know what I'm saying? That nigga is a prestige gooner. That shit is out of pocket. That shit is diabolical. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Hey, but shout out to Kevin Durant. That nigga just want to talk about fucking basketball and shit.
Now, he was defending himself as well as the burner, but a lot of the tweets that Kevin Durant had, he was just talking his talk. So Rakai was in a panic when this was all going on. Aiden Ross was clowning him, and he was like really, really hurt by it, but he came back, and this was his comeback. I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
We get just mad corn on that motherfucker. I had some good bookmarks. Word. Chat, let's have chat. Go on the account right now. Y'all can see I had some good bookmarks. Great bookmarks. So, what you talking about? And I don't go, you caught me. Yes, you caught me. I beat my meat. Yes, I have a burner account where I beat my meat at. Chat, I don't hit the same no more. Like, it's just too much. Chat, it's too much motherfucker. Chat, I don't hit the same. Like, it's too much,
Hit the same as 16. We're cooked. Niggas saying it don't hit the same, bro, like 16, bro. What are you talking about? It don't hit the same. You don't know what it used to hit on. What are you talking about? Find Jesus. Find help, brother. He needs somebody to help his brain, bro. He needs a father figure in his life. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was there to tell him early on about these things, the birds and the bees. You know what I mean? And look at bro now, prestige level Gooner. Like, come on.
Viruses, yeah. Just too much viruses like that. I'm not trying to make my phone glitch and my phone start tweaking and shit like that. What the? Twitter mad fire because it's like, send me them. Yo, okay, hey, okay, chat, chill. Hey, chat, I met corn. See?
Yeah, this is clear. The kid is 17 years old, and he's saying, yeah, you know, the corn don't hit. Screwed. Completely brain fried. It's mush. There's no brain left in there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, certain things you shouldn't experience too early in life. You know, certain things you shouldn't be, you know, connected to too early in life. Like, he's probably at the age of 16, he's probably how a nigga is, or experienced the same amount of shit as somebody that's probably 21. You know what I mean? It's too early for all that shit. You about to be fried at fucking 18, and then at that point, you know, he had a rainbow on his, you know, his burner account. I wouldn't be surprised by the age of motherfucking, you know, 22, he full on rainbow. You know what I'm saying? Full on rainbow, full on rain bet. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised. Like, you're cooked at this point. You know what I'm saying? You need to start doing new things to get the same high. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucked, bro. It's fucked, bro. He needs like a good father figure in his life, bro. And his father figure right now is fucking Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat and the niggas on fucking Clover, where we got fucking Ty Lil, which I don't think he did it. Ty Lil being accused of, you know, we got fucking Dez, real tweaker, just to like doing stupid shit, saying stupid shit. Like, he don't really have, like, he's just not living a regular life, bro. And kids need to live a regular life, dude. You know what I mean?
There's nothing. It's sad. It's honestly sad. Like, this is heartbreaking for me, even though I do find it a bit funny. But yeah, the kid's fried. He also had like some birthday party. I don't even want to show you guys the clip. It's absolute degeneracy. He had a bunch of adult women. Just keep in mind, this guy's 17 or 16, and they were all just throwing it back as a slumber party. But anyway, this girl, she had, when she was 17, so she's been on YouTube since she was like 8 or 9 years old. Her mom was managing the stuff, and I think she had over 8 million subscribers on YouTube. So she was a kid YouTuber. And then when she was 17, she would begin posting on a site called Brand Army, which is like OnlyFans without the nudity, and you could subscribe with subscription fees. She was already huge. She already made a big bag, and her mom is clearly behind all of this and urging her. And she was also collaborating with chicks like Sophie Rain and chicks in the Bop House. Like, she's dancing with them right here. So what the hell is the Bop House? The Bop House is a bunch of chicks that do OF. So Sophie Rain, if you're unfamiliar with her, she's really, really famous for doing OF and claiming that she made over 100 M's over it. She's also donated significant amounts of money, so gotta give her a little bit of credit for that. I think she donated over an M to Team Water, but there's also...
You donated an M, you made 100. You made 100 M's, bro. She was on par with LeBron James. LeBron James.
Controversy in exactly how much she makes, because even people that know a lot of creators, quote unquote, in that industry, like Adam22 has said he does not believe her numbers. She's saying she's doing 60 M's, 70 M's a year. And Bad Baby, who had verified that she did, I think, like 50 or 60 M's in 1 year, Bad Baby had 6 years of mainstream fame that she leveraged, and that was just the launch year. Sophie Rain's been doing this for quite a while. But keep in mind, so 17, she's posting on a non-OF. And people are thinking like, hold on, is she like getting ready to is she soft launching, and when she turns 18, she's going to post her own OF? No way, right? Well, she would have a conversation with an OF chick named Aisha Sophie or something like that. And this OF chick would warn her about getting on OF when she turns 18. So I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
I think one final thing I want to say, just going forward, I mentioned this to you earlier, but I think you have a lot of potential and you have a lot of reach and a lot of things that you could do that if I had when I was 17, I probably wouldn't have gone into this industry. So I think there's a lot of room for you to do big things without having to do that. But at the end of the day, when you turn into an adult, you can make whatever decision you want.
Yeah.
I just feel like I want to protect you from that, and let me know if you need help or guidance or advice.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
There's not a lot of times you come across
Staged ass bullshit. Staged ass bullshit. Bullshit. She don't give a fuck. But also at the same time, there's probably like a little bit of like truth in what she's saying, because when it really comes down to it, like, she's probably making a lot of fucking money, period. She probably was a regular girl living a regular life, started OF when her friends popped off, and she was able to leverage it. Her, on the other hand, you can start a whole life, like, you probably make enough money to survive and be good and can continue to make money for years and years and years and years on end without needing to do this. But well, she did still do it because hey, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? $1 million a day, I'm not gonna lie, there's some diabolical shit I'll do for $1 million a day. You know what I'm saying? Like some real diabolical shit. I don't know where I would draw the line to make $1 million a day. If somebody said to me today, right now, and said, bro, if you start an OnlyFans right now, you know what I'm saying? Start it right now, drop it, you gonna make $1 million tomorrow. That shit probably started, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'll probably start it before I even think about the shit, bro. Make the M, maybe dip. Probably not, though. I made $1 million a day. I'm gonna be wildin'. No, I'm gonna be wildin', bro. People shouldn't have this type of power to be able to do these things, brother. Cause it's too hard of a choice. Especially with someone with so much clout, so much, so much just fucking pull, whatever. They're famous enough to where they know, like, if I drop this shit, I'm gonna go stupid. You make that bad decision. You make that terrible decision because you have the power to do so, and you almost know to a certain certainty that you're going to make dumb money. And then it's like, yo, I made $1 million a day. Like, do I stop now? You almost can't at that point. You know what I'm saying? Somebody say, yo, start that shit today. You gonna make a M. Boom, make my M. And then someone say, keep posting for the next month. You gonna make 5. Damn, I'm taking that 5. I'm taking that 5. I'm taking that 5. Keep posting for another month. You get a little 3. All right, bro. Fuck, I gotta take the 3. I gotta take the 3. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Keep posting for another month. Boom. You get in 2. All right. It just don't make sense. It's too easy, bro. It's too easy.
People who actually want to help or say that they're always there for you but actually aren't, so I really appreciate it. And you were there for me at like my darkest time. Like, I remember getting the text. I was like, that was like the sweetest thing ever. So I was like, very sweet of you.
Me and the Bop House girls, like, we adore you so much, and we always want to look out for you. Like, me.
Nah, bro. If y'all want to keep her out of this lifestyle, and y'all know that she about to start the lifestyle, and shorty just made 100 M's, you probably made however many M's, other girls probably made however many M's. Y'all brought her into this house to fucking push her to fucking groom her into becoming this. Y'all should have gave her an M between all of y'all. Drop an M on her. Bum. And be like, don't do it. Don't start this shit. Boom. Drop an M. Then you can talk your shit. You can't talk your shit. Look, why are you even with her? Why are you even with her? I'm sorry, a shorty that does OnlyFans or shorty that does the P, you know what I'm saying? She should not be messing around and talking to underage girls, period. I don't care, bro. I don't care. That's like if this was a dude trying to give her life advice, this shit would be very wrong, wouldn't it? It don't matter what the fuck type of scenario is going on. Sitting down, having fucking eating salad and shit and telling her, you shouldn't start it because if I was at your age and, oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, shut the fuck. I don't want to hear that bullshit, bro.
Myself, we were like,
this is something I actually give some respect to this lady for. She's in that career. She's successful in that career, and she's warning her against it. She's like, hey, look, I think you can do other things. Because a lot of the time, sometimes chicks will make a terrible decision, and they'll be like, just do whatever you want, and yeah, you know, figure it out later. Without warning the younger girls of like, hey, this is what it could turn out. So she was warned against it, and this is in May of 2025. So that chick was still 17. Well, you think that chick listened? Her or her mom? No, on her 18th birthday, she launched her OF on New Year's Day. And she claimed that she made nearly $3 million in the first 24 hours. And she showed a screenshot of the earnings too. My first day, forever grateful. And it showed 1.4 M's, gross 2.9 M's. The net was 2.3 M's. 819,000 were for messages. And some people saying she faked the screenshot. It doesn't matter. So she was kicking it with Sophie Rain and them. Her mom knows about this. And OF isn't one of those things where it's like an album, right? You don't just drop an album. No, you had to have made the album. You had to have set up how you're going to promote the album, and then it comes out. So all of the preparation for that 18th birthday was happening while this chick was 17. And what happens next? Well, she debuts the relationship as, I can't play you guys the music, but it's the quote from the song is, the way you did that, boy, you done got my heart all in it. So she's hugged up on Rakai. So they're supposedly dating, and then they're also at the Super Bowl. So there's photos here of them at the Super Bowl. So these two are having a Super Bowl date. And Reggie... So people are like, yo, hold on, is this like a normal thing? What's going on? Because he was thirsting after her, and is it any surprise that Rakai, the top flight gooner, was thirsting over an OF chick, especially one that does not have any nudity on her OF, as far as I know. Well, the homies around, the other Clover Boys, which is the crew that Kai Cenat assembled, I guess it's not really the B team of AMP, they're like the younger crew. So Reggie, little Rodney's son, he was upset about this. So it doesn't look like they approve. I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
You talk about me and my decisions, gang. Rakai and this Piper girl, gang. What the Rakai? What the Now I'm calling him, bro. Because, bro, you're in the shade room, gang. What the are you doing in San Francisco with this girl, gang? I refuse to let my...
And that's the thing, too. Like, she's not with him because she fuck with him. She's not with him because she finds him attractive. She's not with him because he's funny. She's not with him because none of these things. She's with him to further her career. You know what I'm saying? All in furtherance of the gang. You know what I'm saying? Throw her a Rico. No, that shit ain't it. It'll be different. He started talking to her. You know, he's out there with her. And no videos are being posted. They're not posting. They're not doing nothing of that sort. And he really just rock with her. It's like, oh, fuck. That shit's so ass, but type shit. You know what I'm saying? You just fuck with shorty. You just fuck with shorty. Okay, so be it. You know what I'm saying? But no, you getting posted, like y'all posting videos together. And that's only if they're, you know, actually being together. If Rakai is smart enough to understand, I'm going to use her in furtherance of my gang. You know what I'm saying? So be it too. But if he actually think that this shit going somewhere, bro is deluded in the brain, and she's using everything in her power to just like get to the bread. You know what I'm saying? And he's just, you know, another stepping stone on that. And he is giving her his platform for nothing. You know what I'm saying? For absolutely no reason. It doesn't necessarily hurt him. Kind of a little bit. It makes him look like, you know, not it, but like, it's just bad plays, bro. You can't play like that. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And if you do that, do it in the silence. Do it in silence. You gonna creep like that, you know what I'm saying? Tiptoe in the background like that. Do it in silence, bro. Don't post her on your fucking, on all your fucking platforms and help her get bigger. You know what I'm saying? We gonna help her get bigger, and then, you know what I'm saying, even if you do end up liking her, wanting to be with her, she ain't gonna be with your ass. You know what I'm saying? And then now what? Now you like a dickhead, and you just made her bigger, even though she still don't want to be with you, never wanted to be with you. That's some shit Neon would do, bro. That's some shit Jack Doherty would do. Goofy ass shit.
My brother go down this path. Let me call him. Because he got me f***ed up right now. But I taught you better than this, game. That's not your body, Rakai. It's not your body, game. F*** is your problem. Now he not answering the phone. Who with him right now? I know who with him. I know who with him now I can call.
So they were trying to warn this guy. This guy, Rakai, he thinks he knows what he's doing. But what's really nefarious is that the mother, the managers, and Piper, they know what they're doing. Think about it. This guy, Rakai, is a complete gooner. He has a really kid audience. Piper herself had a kid audience, and she started to garner more male audience. I think she had like a mixed audience.
The thing is, I think Piper, her, like I was saying earlier, her story's kind of fucked up because her mom was kind of like pimping her out, like putting her through all this shit and trying to make her be big as shit and whatever. But I'm pretty sure she lives with her grandma now. So she doesn't even live with her mom. And I know this because I made a video about her a while back, and, you know, it was all that shit. But yeah, her mom, I'm pretty sure she's not even with her mom. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's her manager anymore. And yeah,
audience of kids when she was younger, especially on YouTube. But in the past year, before, when she was getting ready to soft launch the OF, she started to do like thirst-based content. And what is a better audience for an 18-year-old chick that just got on OF than Rakai, who has a ton of people that like that type of stuff, and they're all kids. This is really, really evil. These are the lengths that they have to go to, because if you guys realize, a male audience and OF chicks go together hand in hand. But OF chicks aren't really going to be able to tap into certain audiences unless they hop on their stream. And if they're in a relationship with the person, they always get turned up, female influencers. So Rakai, he's about to really, really turn this chick up, and he doesn't even know what's happening. This chick probably is like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna lock in with him, get my bread. And this is really what lets you know. There's this clip of her getting a tattoo. I don't know. It's probably fake. Yeah, but she gets a tattoo of Rakai.
You're done? Damn, chat.
Wait, it's actually cute.
Hey, you look good. You look good.
Wait, could you redo this thing real quick?
So as you guys just saw in that clip,
that gotta be fake as shit. That gotta be fake as shit, because niggas ain't going for that. I'm not gonna lie. I had niggas, I know niggas that their shorty that they were actually with was like, oh, I'm gonna get a tattoo of your name. Wouldn't that be cute or whatever? And niggas is like, nah. That's kind of crazy. I'm like, don't do that shit. And they didn't do it. And then they, you know, end up not being together. And then they be like, damn, I wish I told her to get that damn tat, because you would have still had that stupid ass tat, yo dumbass. But, yeah, niggas wouldn't do that. I would hope niggas. Then again, this nigga's 17. This nigga dumb like shit. So maybe he's like, yeah, get the tat. She's dumb like shit too. She's fucking just 18. She's 1 year older than that nigga. They both fucked up in the brain. And her mom, grandma, whoever the fuck, you know, telling her what to do, they probably know what to do, but it's probably still bad shit. It's like, I'm about to really send my daughter off to go hang out with some 17-year-old motherfucking streamer that's clouded up, big ass chains, all this shit, to pretend to be together with him in order to make more money on her OnlyFans. And it's like, oh my gosh, I can't imagine being a dad, bro. Being a dad to some shit like this, bro. Send a nigga over the edge. Please turn off my life, nigga. Nigga see that shit.
No. Wait.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Some shit like that. Like, that's some shit make you wanna, like, blow your shit smooth over. It's like, damn, bruh. Damn. And especially, let's say if the dad had no say in it and it was just a mom doing some shit like this. You know how mad a nigga be, bro? Like, You sending my daughter to hang out with this 17-year-old kid that got all this damn money and clout, and she over here trying to pretend to be in a relationship with this nigga, fake tats or real tats or whatever it may be, in order to get more OnlyFans subscribers, bro. She already made a M. Why y'all keep pushing it? Like, it don't matter. What the fuck is the goal here? That shit would send me over the edge. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway,
she's also like, oh, you know, I got a tattoo of him. These clips are spreading everywhere. As you can see, she's tagged in these clips. You can see her tags on there. It's not just a Twitch tag for Rakai. So she has a team that's marketing this stuff on her behalf, having it posted on these clip pages to make sure that it all leads back to the top of her funnel to eventually get down to her OF. And yeah, she's probably going to start breaking records as well, like that Sophie Rain chick. And Rakai thinks he's like, yeah, you know, I got the girl that I wanted. Meanwhile, no. You are the one that got. And it's just one.
One thing you learn in life, if a shorty trying to take clout from you, and that's the reason she with you, you know what I'm saying? You could fuck with her. You know, you could smash. You could do what you got to do. But you don't give her your clout. No, you can get my clout if you become my girlfriend and like we actually together, but that's gonna take a long ass time before we get to that point. You can't just hand off your clout. You just can't just give your clout to anybody, brother. You know what I'm saying? And if the purpose of her being in your life is to get the clout, you don't give her the clout, but you still smash, you know what I'm saying? Do whatever the hell else you gonna do. And this is not for their specific situation. This nigga 17, she 18. You know, I don't want to talk about that shit, but like just in everyday life, you know what I'm saying? If you go ahead and smash an OnlyFans shorty, don't go posting the OnlyFans shorty to help her get more OnlyFans subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Why she let you smash? Because you that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And if she ain't let you smash because you that nigga, then you shouldn't be smashing. If she ain't let you smash just off you being you, then you shouldn't be smashing. You know what I'm saying? Period. It is what it is.
One of those lessons that he's going to have to learn through a brutal trial and error. But yeah, I don't wish them the best, actually, because whoever's behind this chick and what she's doing is pure evil. Like, they've been getting this chick. The best person in this entire scenario, from what we've seen thus far, is Reggie, who's trying to, you know, give him game, but that's understandable, is the actual OF chick that told her, hey, you don't want to do this. That's the best person in this scenario. But let me know what y'all think.
She didn't care for real, bro. Just covering her ass. She did not really care. You know what I'm saying? Like, because after she did the OnlyFans, did all that shit, they probably welcomed her with open arms. Welcome to the gang. It's okay. Come here. No, they should have been like, we told you not to do this shit, and you still did this shit. You ain't in the bop house. But, like, you already had life figured out. We didn't. We had to do some stupid shit in order to fucking make this bread and shit. You already making bread. You're doing dumb shit. You're not in our gang. You know what I'm saying? We can't relate with you. You was a child star. We can't relate with you. We not the same. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if nobody told you today, I love you.